One of the things that we do a lot of times when we think about knowledge management is we think about knowledge engineering. I want to show you the difference right now between knowledge engineering and the KCS methodology. We look at a 30-day time period. You release something, something new comes out, and when do we have the most hits? Right away.
When that very first incident is reported, the individual will then author a knowledge article and send it to the knowledge engineers to perfect it. And then the second time an incident occurs, that solution is also put into the knowledge engineering queue. And then the third time an incident occurs, it will also go into the knowledge engineering queue.
Because they're in a queue, no one can search, no one can find them. And it's going to continue, and we're going to get another and another and another. And it's all sitting in a queue because it's taking weeks or months before the article is going to be available to come out.
So your knowledge manager takes some time. They're going to review, validate, make it perfect, pristine, get rid of duplicates, and then by the time it is published, it is past the point of demand.
So by the time it actually gets published, the challenge is everybody in the center has probably had an opportunity to solve this issue, if not once, twice, or maybe even 3 times, and each of them have figured out their own way to solve this issue.
This creates a tremendous amount of redundancy for the support organization.
From our return on investment is not a very good return, because we put all of this resource, very expensive resource, into doing this, but no one's going to use the article, and it may even be difficult to find.
There's the repetitiveness within the support center. There's the rework, but then there's the downtime of the end users. All of this makes knowledge engineering very expensive. So KCS fundamentally changes this. We focus in on the inefficiencies, reducing the redundancy.
Instead of all the rework that goes on today, of everybody redoing it, duplicating effort, and putting a lot of resource into it, we want to move to knowledge-centered services.
Knowledge-centered services is a very different way of looking at knowledge management. And this is best illustrated by looking at the support demand curve.
The first time the incident comes in, it's going to get solved. However, when it gets solved, we're going to have an article which then can be searched for the next person who finds it.
The solution is available immediately for everybody to reuse.
And the second person that finds it, what they're going to actually do is validate the article's correct, or they might indeed update it, make it better, or if it was not quite right, they may even correct it.
We don't need to send it out to have someone else perfect the knowledge for us. It's there. We have trusted individuals within the support center who validate it and improve it. And as soon as it hits its second use, it's then expanded into a broader audience.
Now, when the third person gets to it, and let's assume that they've either edited it, maybe they've improved it a little bit, but it was essentially correct, after 3 times, I've got an article that's now validated.
It becomes trusted at that point, or what we call validated. And we may broaden the audience. And with time and more reuse, which is showing us demand, we finally get it out there to external where we can use it for self-help and lower the cost of support.
So within KCS, it's 1, available, 2, it expands, it's improved, and 3, it's improved again, and now we can publish to our customers.
So our trusted knowledge, it's trusted much sooner, it gets to a broader audience sooner, and it does lower the cost of support. We get rid of any rework or redundancy, and we also have control over what's out there. We can see it.
It also means the sooner we can have it available for self-service. So therefore, we have a much better return on our investment. We've eliminated a lot of the rework, and we've eliminated the redundancy that's occurred, the duplicate answers, and we've allowed and provided a way to get knowledge available to our end users or to our agents or any level group in the organization quickly, easily, with all of the controls that we need to have.
KCS has really changed everything as it relates to knowledge. We get knowledge in the knowledge base right away, it's available to our customers very quickly, and the knowledge is trusted. From an efficiency perspective, the support center works faster, our end users have less downtime, and all of that rework of solving the same issue over and over and over again is then eliminated. KCS solves the problem of knowledge being out of date, knowledge taking too long to get into the support curve, and we get the best return on investment for the effort that we spend in doing knowledge management within the support organization.